Hello there guys and welcome back to the FIFA 21 Career Mode with Barcelona, and today we have the second episode of the series. And as you guys can see, we got off to a big start in the first episode by getting 2 wins in La Liga. But hoping then that our good form is going to be able to carry on over into the Champions League, because at the end of today's episode we are going to have our first game against Dynamo Kiev. So we do have some players then on the transfer list and also some players on the loan list. Now we did manage to loan a few players in the last episode, I think maybe 2 or 3 players. Although we haven't had any offers as of yet for Sergio Roberto and also Umtiti. So we do have then 50 million in the transfer budget. We have a little bit extra now as well from the preseason tournament, but we've got a lot of things happening in today's episode. Like I said, we do want to try and do a bit of transfer business and just try and improve this team just a little bit before we do go any further into this career mode. So if you guys do enjoy today's episode, please leave a like down below on the video. And also guys, if you're not subscribed already and you want to see more career mode videos from myself, you go down below and hit the red subscribe button. Let's get into the video guys. These questions then from the previous episode, and now you guys, as you know, if you leave comments down below, you will get a chance of being featured in the next episode. So into the first one then, which does say, don't recall Todibo. He said that he would rather play for a low division team, which does make sense. Loaning out such a good player is ruining him. Now I did see a few comments down below about Todibo. I did mention it in the last episode guys, that if we do sell Umtiti, do I either recall Todibo and try and get him onto the bench, try and get him first team football, or do I go out and sign another centre-back into the squad? And obviously by the comment, if he does prefer playing for a different club in a lower league team and what have you, then I don't mind, you know, loaning him out and then possibly trying to sell him next season. But I do think I do have the ideal signing for today's episode. Let's get into the second question then, which does say you can sign Jose Juan Macias. Now I'm hoping I did get that correct. He's a low rated, like a 75, and has a good potential of 84 and can be a rotating player. Oh, and I'm excited for this Barcelona career mode. And now I'd like to say guys, I appreciate all the support in the first episode for this career mode and today's episode as well. I really do. But like I say, this player here really did catch my eye. As you can see, he's Mexican, but some of his stats actually look pretty decently well. Obviously, you know, if he's only 75 rated, he's not going to have the most outstanding stats, but even for 75 rated, you see there finishing between 74 and 82. He doesn't look too bad, but like I said, we're going to wait and see what the scout report says. And here we go then into the final comment, which does say renew Dembele's contract, otherwise you may lose him for free next season. Now just taking a look, as you can see, well, as I can see on screen, you guys might be able to see it as well. He has got a year and 11 months left. So it looks like he had a 2-year deal that's still left when we joined as manager of Barcelona here. So again, I'm still going to be interested in renewing his contract. Of course, going to be plenty of other players as well that will need their contract renewing, but one player, you know, certainly needs renewing here is Messi. He's got 11 months left, so I think at some point before we hit January, we are going to have to renew his contract. So let's take a quick look then at the start 11, and now I did see a lot of comments down below from you guys saying that we should be playing Messi in the cam position because that is where he's going to play best and that's where he's going to, you know, dictate the game and all them sort of things. So I am thinking to move him into that cam position. Although I'm just wondering, you know, is Coutinho going to get any game time? Of course, you can see there he can play on the left, he can play in centre mid, so he still could get game time. Although I'm just a little bit worried who is going to play on the right hand side as well. So if we move Messi into the middle, Coutinho could play there, he doesn't go down in overall. And obviously we do have Dembele who can play down, he is left footed as well, so maybe that is the better option right now actually. If we put Dembele on the right, because he's left footed as well, so he can cut inside on his left foot. Messi in the middle, then Ansu Fati on the left, and he can cut inside with his right foot. So again, I quite like the idea of that. You know, Coutinho is still going to get game time, of course, because Messi doesn't have the best stamina, as you guys know. Well, 71 is pretty decent, but again, you know, there will be times where Coutinho can get subbed on for him, subbed on for Busquets, and all them sort of things. But here we go then, guys, into our new feature in today's episode. And like I said, we did bring this out in the last episode, but now we have fully got 6 objectives that we are going to aim towards in this first season with Barcelona. And of course, when we get into the second season, we're going to have 6 different objectives. So again, these are just for the first season here. So the first one, again, which I already had noted down, 7 times win the Ballon d'Or with Messi. The next one, the future, and get 30 goals or assists with players under the age of 22. Then we got Dr. De Jong, make 15 assists with De Jong in all competitions. We got Messi's hair, so obviously hair to the throne. The next up, that sort of thing, get 20 goals or assists with Ansu Fati. We also got Sweeper Keeper, get 20 clean sheets with Ter Stegen. Then the final one, which is going to be an important one because we've got Real Madrid coming up in today's episode. Clean Clasico, don't concede a single goal against Real Madrid in all competitions. So we do have then 2 offers here, one for Sergio Roberto, also one for Alenia. Now you can see Roberto, a transfer offer coming in from Hertha Berlin, and they're offering 32.9 million euros, which again, I don't think it's a bad offer because it's more than his value, almost 5 million more than his value. I could get 54.4, but would you get that for a 28-year-old, 83 rated? I don't want to put Hertha Berlin off because I think this is a good move here for us to try and move him on at the start of today's episode. So we're going to go ahead and accept that offer for him. Now the next offer here, Alenia. Again, we're not going to load him out because we're going to use him in our second team. So I'm going to go ahead and reject that offer. But let's show you guys then the shortlist that we have going in to today's episode. Now, of course, we have 50 million to work with. It's not a lot of money. But, of course, we could possibly sell Roberto. But I do think signing at least 2 players off this shortlist. One of them could be Eric Garcia. And that's what I was mentioning earlier on. If we're not going to recall Todibo, I feel like, Eric Garcia, there is talks and rumours that, he is going to Barcelona in real life. So it's not an, it's not an unrealistic transfer. And again, 72 rated, centre-back on the bench, age 19, Spanish. You can't go wrong with this sort of signing. And then moving on, like I say, I feel like if we could move Martin Braithwaite on and bring in another backup striker to someone that feels like a better fit, And I feel like this guy here, Jose Juan Macias, I just feel like this guy's the right guy to bring in. I just really do. I just think, with his name and everything, I just feel like he fits the club so much. And obviously do have 2 other players on here as well. Patson Daka, again, who I did shortlist in the first episode, although I feel like in real life he'd probably move on to RB Leipzig, if I'm going to be honest, or Dortmund or something like that. And also we do have this guy here, and again, he's not a bad signing, Netherlands. 5-star weak foot, high attacking work rate, low defensive work rate. Again, a very good player, very good sprint speed there as well. But yeah, I feel like we have to go for this guy in today's episode. So we're going in then with an offer of 11.7 million euros for Eric Garcia. You can see he's valued at 11.5. Let's have a see what Pep has to say to that offer. And okay, straight away, that's a reasonable offer there for Garcia. We're happy with the terms, and let's get into the contract talks. Now, like I say, a good offer there straight away. We've got, what, 39 odd million left to spend. So again, we should be able to bring in a striker with that sort of money. But let's concentrate on this deal first then. So Eric Garcia, squad role. I want to try and get him on rotation, maybe. Prospect would be great, but I don't want to put him off. Let's try and go with prospect. Let's just see if we can get him on that. If not, rotation will do. I'm happy with rotation. That doesn't work. Yeah, a sporadic. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and accept that offer. Let's go and accept that squad role straight away there. Now, moving on, contract length 4 years. Again, happy with that. Let's go ahead and accept that offer as well. And then moving on, release clause again, but we are Barcelona, so I feel like setting a release clause is vital, because I do like to do that with teams in La Liga, is set a release clause, because I'm pretty certain it's mandatory in La Liga. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty certain it is. So we played 11.7, so I think, a release clause of 45 is pretty decent. Don't you reckon? If someone's going to want to buy him, he's 72 rated, 19 years of age, 45 million is not a bad release clause, let's be honest there. So let's apply that. Let's see if he's going to be happy with that. He might not be happy with that. He might want less, or he might not want one at all. And okay, that's fine for him. Now, moving on into the contract then. I hate this. I really wish that, moving on to the wage, sorry, I really wish he would have picked one wage. So he's on 28.5. He's not going to play too many games. So I think maybe an increase of 10,000 maybe is a decent amount. Yeah, well, I think we'll go with that. And then a signing-on bonus of 200,000. Let's go ahead and submit that offer and see what Eric Garcia has to say to this offer we're putting forward there. Again, you can't really complain with that, You're going to get plenty of game time in this team. And that's a reasonable offer. And there we go, our first signing in this Barcelona career mode. So here he is then, guys, our new signing into the side, Eric Garcia. And again, you can't go wrong with this signing. A good all-round defender, amazing all-round defender, to be honest. 72 rated, age 19. Like I say, I'm hoping in the future it will become a first team starter. So as we sign then Eric Garcia, you can see here an offer has come in for Umtiti. Finally an offer's come in, because we only had one offer for Umtiti and also one offer for Roberto. Again, we're still waiting for that offer to see if it does go through. A loan offer for Pedri. Again, let's just reject that. Again, he's not going anywhere. But Umtiti here, United coming in for him. Now, I am interested in selling him. Now, I wish they would pay his release clause, but I don't think they will, because he hasn't played for us yet this season. So again, I can't really up his value that way through game time and gameplay. He's not really been playing to get himself, his value any higher. But again, 39.7 isn't a bad starting offer for him. And to be honest, I might try and delegate it just to try and get a little bit higher. because it is United, you know, they've got plenty of money. So let's try and get maybe 45 million for him. I feel like 45 million for Umtiti isn't a bad offer. And again, let's not try and get them to spend any less than 41.5. And let's see what United have to say to that. So we are going to start things off then in terms of games in today's episode. Against Eibar, we are away from home for this one, but we are going to simulate this game. Should be able to get the win, pretty certain. We're going to play our normal starting 11. Again, I'm still yet to make a second team as of yet, but I will get round to that at some point. But again, let's go ahead and quick sim this. Should be getting the win. Should be getting the win, and we do. A 2-0 win. And there we go. Messi grabbing himself a goal, and Ansu Fati grabbing himself a goal as well, which does help towards the season objectives. So after that game then, it is unfortunate that the offer for Roberto or the transfer deal or anything did break down in the end. So where we thought we was getting guaranteed money to add to our transfer budget, it isn't going to be the case, and the talks have broken down. So everything does rely on this offer now from Titi in terms of, you know, increasing our transfer budget, but hopefully on deadline day we can get some more offers in for these two players if the worst does come to worse. So let's take a look then at the league table after that game against Eibar. And as you guys can see, we are currently at the top of the table now. Not all teams have played 3 games. You can see Villarreal there in the 3rd place with only 2 games played, but Real Madrid getting a draw already this season. And like I said, we do play them next in the Liga, so we can get a massive win in that one. We are going to be at the Camp Nou for that game, so again, a win in that one would increase our point difference between them. So now then, we've got all the scout reports back for all of the strikers that we do have on our shortlist. We're going to make a decision right now, guys, and I've got a feeling it's going to be this guy. It's got to be this guy, doesn't it? It just feels like his name fits and everything just feels so good about him. And of course, Patson Daka, if you're going to go off overall, is the better player, 76 rated and 21 years of age. Now, if you wanted to go with more, you know, potential, this guy maybe has a higher potential because he is 75 rated at age 19. But I think this guy is the way to go. Now, I'm going to try and offer Martin Braithwaite in the deal as well. You can see Brighton have already tried to sign him, and they did get rejected in that transfer deal. Now, 17 million euros is quite a lot of money for us right now in terms of our transfer budget to spend on a backup striker. But I do feel like this guy could be the real deal. So we're going to go into it now, and I'm going to see how much we can get him for. So here is then the offer that I'm going to start with straight away. We've got Martin Braithwaite in the deal. He's worth 5.5 million euros. We're going to transfer some of 12.5, so that does make it a deal worth 18 million euros. So again, you could definitely ask for more, but let's go ahead and submit this offer now and see what they have to say. They might not even want Braithwaite at all, which would be unfortunate because we do need to try and get him off the books. I don't really see any offers coming in anytime soon. And okay, they do want him, but they want 15.2 plus a 15% sell-on clause. 15% is a lot of money. It's a lot of money to give up if we are going to sell him on. Okay, let's counter that. Let's try and edit the sell-on clause, because they're definitely going to want one, aren't they? You know, he's only, what, 20 years of age. Try and lower it down to 10%. Let's submit that offer. We didn't increase anything there. And okay, yeah, that's a more realistic offer. Doesn't make sense whatsoever. But there we go. Let's get into the contract. So let's get into this deal then. And straight away here, he wants a prospect squad role. Things started off really well in this contract negotiations. Sorry about to say transfer. Contract negotiations. Things are starting well. And let's have a see now how many years. So I'm going to try and get him on a 5-year deal. Of course I am. You know, the longer the better. And okay, he only wants a 3-year deal, I'm guessing, because obviously you will want that renewed at some point and a more higher increased wage, a wage for him, sorry. But here, release clause at 53.6 million. Okay, yeah, we're going to accept that straight away. Let's accept that now. And now, moving on into the wage, it's 105,000. Now, this is where teams like Barcelona are getting caught out in real life by paying ridiculous amounts in the wage budget. 105,000 is a lot of money to pay a week for a player that's just going to be on the bench. A signing-on bonus as well of 900k. And now, to be honest, I would rather lower the wage and increase the signing-on bonus. And I'm going to be honest, because the wage is going to be a recurring thing for 3 years, whereas the signing-on bonus is going to, you know, take it out of the transfer budget. So again, let's counter that. Let's try and edit this and try and increase the signing-on bonus. Let's just try and make it 1.1 maybe, and just lower this to at least 85. At least 85. Come on, maybe up this to that. Okay, yeah. Let's submit that offer. Surely, come on. You don't need over 100k. Surely to sitting on the bench. 85,000 plus over $1 million on the signing-on bonus. Over $1 million does sound mental. Don't get me wrong. And okay, no, he wants 105k. He wants 105k. Signing-on bonus though has decreased, so I can sort of live with that. Let's go ahead and accept it. And again, it's not like, you know, we're signing a new player. One player has gone out the other way as well. So it's not too bad. Let's go ahead and accept that offer. And there we go. Macias is going to join Barcelona. So now we're going to go ahead straight away then and get these two players on a development plan, because of course we want them to grow as much as we can. So I think for Eric Garcia, ball playing defender, I think that works pretty well for him. So I'm going to go ahead and stick him on that. Now in terms of Macias, I don't have a clue whatsoever. I think maybe increasing his sprint speed would be nice. But again, let's just take a look and just see what sort of player he could be. So, okay. So his sprint speed's pretty decent. Needs to increase his passing, but I'm not too worried about his passing because he's a striker. But his physical needs to improve straight away there. Strength, nowhere near good enough. Jumping, 59, but he's only 5'10". So I think maybe, okay, complete striker doesn't look too bad. Looks perfect, actually. Yeah, let's get him on complete striker. And I think maybe in the future, would he work decently well as a cam? I don't know, but I think complete striker would work pretty well right now. And it's going to take around about 8 weeks. So we're still waiting to hear back then from Manchester United on the deal with Samuel Umtiti. But we did now get another transfer offer, this time from PSG, for Sergio Roberto. Now, of course, I don't really want to strengthen teams like United and PSG, but I feel like the players that we're selling, you know, if they're not going to make us any stronger, this shouldn't make the teams that we're selling them to any stronger. So we have gone ahead and accepted this offer from PSG. Now we're going to see if these two players are going to move on transfer deadline day. Oh, and here we go then, guys. We have finally got some good news. United are willing to pay 42.4 million, so they've sort of met us kind of halfway for the deal for Umtiti, and also, as you can see, we've got some other offers here, as well. So this one from Umtiti again. Let's go ahead and accept this and try and get him moved out of the club. Ansu Fati, a loan offer. Let's reject that. RB, again, another loan offer. Reject that. Langley, Man City trying to sign him here, and again, reject that. They don't need him, surely. And Real Madrid trying to come in and sign Jordi Alba. Let's go ahead and reject that offer as well. And just to add on to that as well, as you can see, Roberto has been sold to PSG, and we do get 28.5 million in our transfer budget. So just before we do end off then in this transfer window, I just wanted to show you guys the players that we have sold and obviously brought into the club, and also the other teams as well. You can see Atletico Madrid there signing Richarlison, spending 57 million in this transfer window. We're going to go ahead and take a look at our team as well and be able to see, obviously you guys know the transfers, but you can see we spent 26.9 million, but also sold players worth 74.7 million. So again, we definitely made profit in this transfer window, which is great. And like I said, we do have that money available to us if we do want to try and spend a little bit in January. And in terms of Real Madrid, you can see they've only spent 11.7 million in the transfer window and haven't sold anyone. Just haven't sold anyone. Real Sociedad doing quite a bit of business there as well. But again, all round, a good transfer window from us, I would say. But let's get into the press conference then before our first El Clasico of this career mode. It's the second episode in, guys, and we are taking on Real Madrid at the Camp Nou. But let's get into the first question then. Will the opposition be worrying about you? They should be. The lads are in good shape. Like I said, we started off this campaign in La Liga with 3 wins so far. So again, they should be worried. And we are above them in the table as well, of course. So into the next one then. Can you keep this great one going? This is what I expect from us. I don't see why we can't. Obviously, we're going to have problems on the way, injury problems. But again, there's no reason why we can't keep this good run going. And happy with your squad? I'd say so. We've made 2 pretty good signings, in my opinion. You know, 2 signings that are going to help us in terms of rotation with the team. We haven't had to break the bank to bring these players in either. So I've got good cover everywhere, I'd say. But yeah, let's get into this game now against Real Madrid. So here is then how the 2 teams are going to line up for this game in today's episode. Now, as you guys seen, Real Madrid haven't sold a single player in this transfer window, and you see the team they're going to go with, pretty much their normal start 11. Hazard not yet injured in this career, but we can see the start 11 we're going to go with. Again, probably expected. We've moved Messi over to the centre attacking mid position now and moved Dembele over to the right. So it'll be interesting to see how that gets on in this game against Real Madrid. But let's get into it. And of course, we're going to keep in mind our season objective to try and not concede a goal against Real Madrid in all competitions. And let's see how we do. Griezmann able to get Frankie de Jong in already. Here we go. De Jong with the shots. And okay, he's getting pressured there. And did it take a deflection? No. Let's take a look at a replay of this. Did it take a deflection off Modric? And it didn't. It just skied over in the end. But another chance there from Frankie de Jong. Able to get in behind. But again, Modric right on him. Oh, here we go then. Real Madrid getting forward now. Carvajal. Can we try and win this ball back pretty early? Okay, go on. Oh, Jordi Alba. Come on, man. We've got to be doing better than that here, because we've got to pick this ball up while Real Madrid have pushed their team quite high up the pitch and try and get on some sort of maybe counter or something like that. And okay, come on. Rodrigo now on the ball. Okay, all he's got to do is find that killer pass to Benzema, and he can't. Messi now, come on. Ansu Fati on the run. Ansu Fati, try and play it. Okay, no mind. Griezmann up to Dembele. Dembele looking for some support here. Hasn't really got any. Griezmann. Here we go. Messi down. Go on. Here we go. Ansu Fati, come on. Come on, we can be in with a good chance here. Ansu Fati, going to try and find Dembele. Okay, never mind. I could see Dembele in space, and in the end, he's crossed it straight to Courtois. No way, no way, no way, this could be over. We could lose a season objective already. No way, headed away. Oh, wow, okay. Poor cross in the end. One poor cross up the other end, another poor cross down this end. But I'm so glad we didn't concede there, because imagine that, you know, season objectives just started, and we conceded half an hour into the game. No way, no, Benzema, and it's in from Benzema, and there we go, we have conceded, guys, 1-0, 37 minutes in, and the goal was coming, we've hardly had any chances. It's only early on, of course, 37 minutes in here, but you can see just Frank de Jong able to win the ball back there. Benzema takes the touch, finishes it, and there we go. As I just mentioned, probably, you know, cursed myself, but season objective out the window already, first game in. And there you go, 1-0 now, Real Madrid. We're definitely going to try and pull it back in this game. I feel like we need to be more attacking, but I don't want to leave too much space in behind for them. We just need to start playing our passes a lot better. Oh, here we go. Ansu Fati, go on, ball roll it. Go on, finish that, go on. Oh, Courtois, go on, he's in. There we go, Messi scores 1-1 in this game now, 42 minutes in. Come on, we can get the win in this game. I'm so gutted that we just conceded. But that's a great effort there. Ansu Fati there, unable to get it in, but Messi there on the rebound. And I wasn't too sure that it was going to land to him. And you can see it bounces off Sergio Ramos' head into the path of Messi. And there you go, open goal. Only one thing left to do, and that's fired into the back of the net there. And Messi makes it 1-1 in this game. There we go now, Real Madrid on the break. Lucas Vazquez, no way, Benzema, come on, save that one. To Stegen, man. And Real Madrid take the lead in this game, 2-1. Benzema with 2 goals, and he is just unstoppable. As soon as that ball leaves his foot, he's more or less guaranteed a goal every time. Great assist, to be fair. And Benzema again, the touch and the finish to Stegen, and able to put a stop to that one. And it's just so unfortunate, We got ourselves back in the game. Goal from Messi, but again, Benzema now 4 goals in La Liga. Busquets is going to make way now for Coutinho coming on, and like I say, could we just try and nick a draw now in this game? Ideally, we wanted to try and nick a win, but it looks like nicking a draw is going to be the way forward. Griezmann playing it out wide. Come on, Ansu Fati, get to that, and he does. There we go, play the pass. Griezmann, okay, Griezmann, got to be careful here now. Down, come on. Oh, trying to find Messi there with the pass. 5 minutes remaining in this game, and it is all still to play for, but Real Madrid really hitting us now on the counter-attack. Come on. Oh, we need to get the tackle in. We need to get this ball back as soon as possible. And we've got players all over the pitch here. Got to watch the runners. Frank de Jong. No one can seem to get back in time. They're through. And wow. Okay. Wow. Really close there from Luka Modric. Trincão. No, we're not going to make that change. But really close there. Modric could have put the game to bed there. Benzema going to make way now as well. And come on, one last attempt in this game, possibly. Come on. This Dest, keep making a run. There we go. Come on, forward now. A minute added on. Are we going to get another chance in this game? Go on, Dest, keep going. Forward, Dembele, the poor pass in the end. And that is it. This is how the Thursday Clasico is going to go in this career mode. And Real Madrid walk away with the win, away from home as well. Benzema just unstoppable in that game. Like I say, every chance he had, it was in the back of the net, whether you liked it or not. I feel like you couldn't stop him. But Messi again, you know, Messi played so much better in that cam position, but again, gutted to get the defeat. So even though then we did get a loss in that last game against Real Madrid, you can see here we're going to play a chat from Messi saying he doesn't think he's enjoyed his football as much as he is right now, and he is wondering if we can take a look at renewing his contract sometime soon. So of course we did mention at the start of today's episode that we're going to take a look at renewing his contract in an upcoming episode. So here is then how the La Liga table looks after that game against Real Madrid. Now you can see they do go above us in the league table. Now of course I've been a little bit cocky at the start of today's episode, saying they should worry about us. We're above them in the table. Now you can see they're above us in the table, only by 1 point though. But you can see Villarreal so far getting 4 wins out of 4 games. So then for the final game in today's episode, we do have a game against Dynamo Kiev. Now I normally probably would have simmed this game against them. However, I do want to try and get the win in this one. I want to try and secure it because again, getting out of this group is going to be vital to us. And you know, I've played against Dynamo Kiev before and I have had either a draw or losses against them. And, you know, what an embarrassment that would be to get, you know, knocked out of the group stage in the Champions League. So, of course, we're going to play this one for the final game in today's episode. But here is then how we're going to line up for the final game in today's episode. Now we're going to go with the same lineup as we did last time out. However, I've gone ahead and changed the bench up a little bit. We do have Trincão on the bench. Obviously, you guys seen that in the last game. But I also have Ricky Puig on the bench as well. Because if this game can go either one or two ways. Either, you know, we could possibly get a goal or two in the first half. We'll go 2-0 up. Then I can bring on players like Ricky Puig and Trincão. Or the game goes the opposite way. And we need to try and keep as many of our starting 11 players on the pitch as possible. But let's get into it now and try and get 3 points early on in the group. Frenkie de Jong, ball up now. Griezmann trying to get this ball forward. Trying to get an early goal here in this game. Messi, I did possibly see a pass on there for Griezmann, but it didn't get played in the end. Frenkie de Jong, Messi forward once again. See Dembele in the middle. Back to Messi maybe. Oh, okay. Come on, keep this. Dembele. Griezmann's free. The touch, maybe the finish is on. And it's blocked. So we get a penalty. We get a penalty early on here in this game. 7 minutes in, a yellow card is going to be handed out as well from the referee. And let's go, guys. Let's try and get a 1-0 lead here straight away. Here's another look at the replay. And wow, yeah, his only objective there was taking out Griezmann, not even getting the ball. But here we go, Messi. Could he add another goal to the ones he has already in this career mode? But here we go. Where do we go? Do we go left? Do we go right? I think we go right, guys. I think we go right. Come on. Come on, let's try and get this in. Come on, plenty of power. Plenty of power. And the goalkeeper saves it. Of course he does, guys. Of course he does. Part of me was thinking, you know, left. But I thought he's left-footed. Let's go to the right side. But the goalkeeper, to be fair, made a great save and kept his team on in this game early on. But here we go, Messi now. Frenkie de Jong is free. Frenkie de Jong, the touch. Okay, not even the touch. Just went for the finish straight away. Ansu Fati now. The pass. Oh, okay, broken down in the end. Lenglet winning it back. Let's go. Come on, Ansu Fati here. Passes up. Griezmann, come on, Messi, keep going. Okay, Ansu Fati's down. Messi, go on, carry on with the pace. And he gets beaten for pace in the end. And looking back at it now, we should have possibly took that free kick. But of course, we want to play the advantage. Jordi Alba now. Come on, can we get another counter-attack here? We started off really well in this game. Busquets, come on, Dembele, got to be making a run here. Dembele, maybe Griezmann. Okay, never mind, down for Dembele. Go on, Dembele. Go on, roll it inside. Okay, the heavy first touch there. And another penalty in this game. Wow, okay, we've got to score this. We've got to score this one. Another penalty, I'm so surprised. Let's have a look at the replay. I'm a little bit baffled by this one, okay. I thought it was a heavy first touch, but maybe he shoved him out the way. And yeah, look at that. Look at that. Definitely a penalty all day. Come on, Messi, come on. Do we go to right side again? Thinking the goalkeeper might think we're going to go to left. Now we've missed. I think we go to the left. I think we go to the left here. Yeah, let's go there. Powers behind it. Come on. And the goalkeeper saved it once again. Come on. Oh, what is this goalkeeper producing? Some sort of masterclass here against us. Ansu Fati, the pass down. Dembele, keep going. Dembele, shoot. Just try and get something on that. On the rebound, maybe. Not even on the rebound. But what is this goalkeeper? Okay, Dest was left to deal with that. Verbic now. Come on to Stegen. That is great. To be honest, I thought he was going to shoot a lot sooner. So by the time I seen him get really close there, I thought we'll play that. Here we go. Dembele now. Come on. Okay, Dest still making a run. Great ball over the top. Okay, maybe not a great ball over the top. Busquets. I thought you could have done a lot better there. Okay, interesting ball over the top. Interesting ball over the top. But it is going to be offside in the end. 60 minutes into this game, and this game's got a lot different than what I expected. But to be fair, like I say, I have played Dynamo Kiev in the past, and a lot of the time it either ends, you know, in a draw or a loss. I don't think I've ever won a game against them, maybe one. It's not very often, and like I say, this game definitely hasn't gone the way I wanted it to. Ideally, like I say, a goal or two up. We've had 1 or 2 penalties, unable to convert them though. But here we go, we might get a chance here now. Serginho Dest, drag that one back. Just try and keep this one. The pass inside. Messi can hopefully line up De Jong. Come on, 1-0. There we go, 65 minutes in, and we take the lead in this game. Finally, De Jong, and that is one for him with the season objective as well, of course. But finally, we're in front in this game. Like I said, we had 1 or 2 penalties early on, and I did predict us to have hopefully 1 or 2 goals. Hasn't gone that way, but we've got ourselves at least 1 goal now. The assist from Messi, and there we go. Frenkie de Jong nailing that one into the bottom right-hand corner. Come on, could we get another chance in this game? Jordi Alba looking for a pass forward there to Ansu Fati. Isn't going to get played in the end. Let's be careful here now on the counter-attack. And oh, PK is going to get caught out. No way, Martinez. Okay, so Stegen. Oh, no. Guys, 1-1 in this game now. Ricky Puig for Messi. No, we need Messi on the pitch. We need another goal in this game. Come on. We had 2 penalties. We got ourselves a goal in the end. You know, great goal. Frenkie de Jong scoring that one. And then just, you know, PK, he had no chance of catching him up, did he? He had no chance whatsoever. Great through ball, and the defenders just, yeah, no chance of catching him up. I tried to bring ter Stegen out just a little bit to try and close the gap, but no, it goes in. And there you go now, Dynamo Kiev 1-1 in this game. What's that, 10 minutes remaining now. Just try and find an equaliser. Not an equaliser, sorry, a winner. Jorginho Dest, passed inside, Griezmann. Come on, Messi, go on. Oh, Griezmann, you have to be getting that pass off. Go on, win it back, win it back. Oh, no way, no way. Come on, let's be careful now on the counter once again. On the counter, this is where we're getting caught out. Peek. Oh, Dest there in the end. Come on, just get it forward. Try and find Dembele, and we can. Come on, come on, come on. Just keep running, just keep running. Time that, time that. Griezmann, what is he doing? What is he doing? Why has he stopped his run? Did he run into the back of the defender? I don't know. We're going to get the throw in here. Come on, come on. We've got to find a winner. We've got to find a winner. The throw in here. Dembele now. Down. Okay, never mind. Griezmann, never mind. Inside. Messi. Okay, the pass didn't really go where we wanted it to in the end. And it looks like this game is going to end 1-1. And that's just through our own disappointments in that game. We had 2 penalties early on. Unable to convert either of them. Which, like I say, we converted both of them. Would have been 2-0 up. Perfect. But again, on the counter-attack is where he really got hit. You know, PK was never going to catch up to him. But here is then how the Champions League group is looking after that game. And of course, Juventus likely favourites to get a win in their first game. And they did. A 2-0 win. As they are top of the group on 3 points right now. And I really feel like that game against Dynamo Kiev, if only we just got a goal and maybe sat back just a little bit more. Maybe not ultra defensive, but, you know, just defensive. And just tried to get the 3 points in that game, which I knew was vital. But unfortunately, like I say, they hit us on the counter. And they got themselves the goal. And we only get 1 point after that game. But don't forget to join us then in the next episode of the Career Mode. Where, of course, you know, we're going to try and get back on top in La Liga. Of course, only 1 defeat so far. Early days, 4 games in. But that defeat to Real Madrid really did set us back. But of course, like I say, in the next episode, we do have 2 more games, or maybe even 3 or 4 more games in La Liga, where we're going to try and claim that top spot. But there we go then, guys. That's going to be it for the second episode of this Career Mode. And like I say, guys, I just want to say once again, I really do appreciate all your guys' support, and especially if you've watched to the end of today's episode. So if you guys did enjoy it, please leave a like down below on the video. Hit the subscribe button if you are new, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.